Hello and welcome to Cutter Builds. We're back with another episode of Satisfactory, and we're out not that far from the base. I was looking for some new resources, and we found an additional summer sloop, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that up.
The voiceless effigy creates bodies in air waves, but does not notice the shore. Is our melody not beautiful?
Detecting abnormal brainwave activity again. Activating artificial brainwave resonator.
Your shallow song has no rhythm. The river erodes our temples without prayers and washes away our scripture without deepening. Consume.
I believe this is one of those moments where the scientist would yell, "Eureka!" But that seems entirely too dramatic. It seems they are somehow organically emulating human speech. Fascinating. Continue exposing yourself to alien artifacts.
Ada. Alright, I've got another line on a summer sloop. Those things are all kinds of riled up. Oh, and it looks like I'm out of health, out of gas masks. That's unfortunate. Well, I can even hear it. It's right around here. At least I'll have a pointer back here with my dead body. Maybe on the way back we will build some more masks. I used the Mercer spheres that we had to set up a few things to load things into my inventory a little bit faster here. A few different items at once. I can always destruct them to get the stuff back. I need coal and fabric to build gas filters. I don't have that much coal left. And honestly, I don't think I have that much fabric left. A little bit of fabric. Let's see how far this gets me on some gas filters if I'm going to be out and about. That's going to be 5 of them. That should be enough to keep me going for a little bit. And I'm just going to grab a handful of basic items here that I use all the time. And we're going to start loading them in through some of these different things. Oh, we've already got some copper sheets here. I use these for pipes, if I'm not mistaken, when I'm building them. Yep, that all looks good. Drop some more rotors in there. We're always using rotors. Oh, we got screws going on in there already too. All right, perfect. So let me just drop those back off, and off we go. We're gonna go find our body and that other summer sloop. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna get back up there. I think this is gonna be one of those times where we jump off a cliff and float over there and see what happens. I suppose I can always go around to one side or the other, or just take the way up there that we took the first time. I guess that's probably the easiest way to do this. So we'll just float down here and go find our path back up. And as you can see in the upper right-hand corner there, we are quite nearly done with the jetpack milestone. I came up 8 plates short, so we'll definitely pick those up here. I should have done it while we were back at the base anyway, but I forgot. So we'll be getting that milestone unlocked very quickly, and then we're not going to be that far from some of these other milestones that we need to get to here soon either. We do have quite a bit of material starting to back up now that we've got so many of the space station, the space elevator parts made. And let's see if I can locate my body in the giant cloud of ick. Why am I not seeing my chest? Oh, there it is over here. Death crate. Alright, we found the body. Now it's time to find summer sloop. Now before I do that though, there was something in here. I heard the noise and I saw the rock. Oh, it's right here on top. Well, we'll take it. I can hear it. Gotta be under these rocks. Alright, let's take a chance that it's under these rocks. If I throw that over there. I did not throw that on the rock very well, but holy buckets. That exploded in a very big way. A little bit of lag. And there it is. Yay, summer sloops. I do a quick search here for Mercer spheres. It looks like there's one over there somewhere. That looks absolutely diabolical, though. That's one of those spitter things that's ginormous. I'm gonna try and avoid that. I know it's gonna be in their little cave. Maybe there's a back way in. I doubt it. Oh, believe it or not, it does look like there's a back way in. Although I hear it up here. Ooh, there we go. Now, I'm sure I can blow this up, but sometimes it pays. There it is. Oh, there's one of those hogs here to get me. Oh. Let me find my ammo. Apparently I can't use ammo out of the dimensional depot. Oh, this thing's slow. That's 4 shots. 5 shots to kill it. All right. Three shots to kill that. Well, there we go. Let's get on down here and get our Mercer sphere. Huh, a whole lot of nothing for that one. Unfortunate. The whole reason I'm picking them up is for the cool story bits. Well, let's see, how would I get up there? We'll circle around real quick. Try not to get attacked by everything on this hillside. I can hear the spiders. There's a Mercer sphere. Oh my goodness. I gotta get some healing items on me as well. That's what we need for this adventure. Alright, I'm back up here with the freaky spiders. Need to find a little bit of breathing room to take this inhaler. There we go. Alright, I've got the sword out. Let's do this. Hopefully we can get over here and start wailing on these things. Wow. I mean, I got one of them down, but those things do so much damage. All right, I was gonna say 3rd time's the charm, but maybe I'll heal up first. Oh no.
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a song.
Ah. What's going on? I can't get my sword out. Alright, there's got to be one more of them over here. Yep.
Be appropriate.
Be appropriate? Okay. Where's my body? Death crate. There it is. Take all. And then let's see if I can climb myself up here high enough. Whoops.
Our instruments echo in the deep. Do they not pluck the shallow threads?
Can you hear me?
Crescendo, the effigy found the key. Sing more.
I was not created for artistic purposes. I am incapable of singing.
You sing.
Noted.
Well, okay then. Oh, and there's still a nearby immerser sphere. Let's see if I can locate it. We'll take as many of these as we can get. Oh, there's a yellow slug over there. What is that? Songs of Conquest. We're gonna have to build a boombox now. Alright, there's a immerser sphere nearby because I can hear it. There must be a cave underneath me. Well, let me grab this yellow slug. We've learned our lesson. We're gonna take these guys out from range. Alright, now where is this immerser sphere at? It's like right underneath me here. Don't see any way to go under the water. Let's just take a quick look around, see if there's a cave entrance up here. There's a cave entrance. Alrighty, we found it, folks. There's always a cave. I don't see anything else but spiders in here. I don't see like a way down or anything useful, so we're gonna just piece out of this cave. And just one quick look, nothing on the scanner now. I do want to go back to that cave we were by before and just check that for immerser spheres one last time. I think that was over here. Oh, might as well get a slug while we're at it. And yeah, we haven't got anything. So there's likely not a immerser sphere in there. Oh, but there's probably a summer sloop. Alright, let's do it. hear it. Oh, there's a slug on top of the ceiling. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We don't have a lot of time. And then let me blow this open. Oh dear. Definitely going the right way, but I have to stabilize, get rid of this hog that's chasing me down first. Oh, what is that? Is that a cave? Oh, it is a cave. With a floor that needs to be blown open probably. Before we do that though, let's just make sure it's not in this little hole behind the quartz like it has a tendency to be. That is a little cave, but I think it's below me. There it be. Spiders everywhere. I hate caves. Well, nothing for that one either. Some of these are rather a letdown. We just want the little story tidbits, that's all. So one dark cave. Wow, that's all still lit up. That looks weird. I did get the summer sloop, right? I think so. I got 3 of them in my inventory. Climb on back out of this hole, and we are now summer sloop free on radar. We're also Mercer sphere free on radar. But look at that, we've got hard drives over here of some kind. So let's see if I can deal with this before I die. Oh, I should have healed first. Why am I not switching weapons? And I wish there was a hotkey button to switch between my hotbar items. Every time I go in the water, it gets reset. Okay. Let's pick up all of our cool loots real quick. Usually some pretty good materials around these crashes. And then let me see what we're going to need to open the drop pod. Repairs needed. What is this? Opening codex. Plastic, of course. Well, we'll have to come back for that. Oh, and we've got another Mercer sphere on radar here. We might as well try and grab. We've moved into a new biome type here, it looks like. And there it is, out in the middle of the water. Oh, that's actually a summer sloop. What do you know? I can hear the Mercer sphere, but I can't see it, which means there's... Oh, I was going to say there was a cave nearby, but...
Follow the veins to the altar and chant. Your mimic tapestry grows in the shallows and the clouds, but not through the windows. What is your root?
I have no roots, nor do I operate on windows, but perhaps you mean something akin to the human saying, my point of origin is Earth, I was created by specific individuals of the human race.
Incompatible music.
Did I say something wrong, or did you not understand?
You cannot be shallow deep. The ripples you cast into the void have no skin.
It seems I may have said something paradoxical. Interesting.
And this is the cave that I already went through. So yeah, I think we're good up on adventure. We've covered a number of Mercer spheres here. We've got 4 more. I got 4 more summer sloops and a handful of slugs. So I think with all that, it makes sense to get ourselves back up to the base and do a little bit of research, move our milestones along. You know what? I said there was a cave down here that I wanted to knock out real quick last time. Let me see if I can remember where I saw that. I think it was right down here that I saw a cave. There's a cave. And there's at least a slug in this cave, so up we go. I'm riding my parachute up the side of the wall, which is always funny to me. Oh, spiders. Alright, let's head back over here, see if I can jump across to where that slug is. There's 2 slugs. That one, and then somehow there's a way to get up to that one. It's funny, for a game of building factories, structures, etc., I always find that I like to challenge myself to do the jumping puzzles. All of these slugs and stuff in the game like this are generally accessible by just walking up to it. I got a spider behind me too. Oh. Come on back here, you little guy. I need to be safe when I'm getting my slugs. Alright, there's that one. I saw another one down here. Just making sure if I jump down there, I'll be able to get back up. Well, this cave was just jam full of these slugs. No Mercer sphere in here, no summer sloop in here. But there might be one more slug, I don't know. Let's see if we can figure it out. Very well could be a slug on the outside somewhere too. So I'm not seeing anything else inside the cave. Yep, I think that's it for inside the cave. We're gonna head on back out and continue on towards our base. That was quite a profitable cave for slugs, though. So take note of that on your maps if you're following along. Nice little spot there. There's a little doggo. I picked up one more slug here on the way back to the base, and I remember seeing it up here on the top of this thing and saying we should come up here and get it. So there we go. It'll no longer taunt me while we're building the base. Let's ride. Oh, there's another one somewhere around here too. All right, that's fine. We're done. We're gonna turn that thing off before it drives me absolutely crazy. And let's just check in on this thing. We're getting quite a bit of smart plating up here. That's fine. And we should still be seeing the versatile frameworks rolling off the line, which is great. That all seems to be going according to plan. In fact, we got so many modular frames that it's all backed up and just waiting on the time for the assemblers to do their thing. That's all right. We've got plenty of time. And all I need to finish this is a whole 8 iron plates. So let me sneak back up here. We're going to go and liberate a few iron plates. Is this a good spot? This is a good spot to get some iron plates. There we go. 200 of them ought to do. We did add one more constructor here for making more iron plates because we were coming up short on keeping the machines busy. So that should definitely help out. And now let's go ahead and get this ready to go.
Milestone reached. Fix-It has granted you the power of flight, provided you have a jetpack and the appropriate fuels. The jetpack refuels automatically while you are standing on a surface, and different fuel types will affect the jetpack's functionality. With this increased versatility, you will no doubt achieve efficiency levels previously unheard of.
Well, alrighty then. Well, with that out of the way, the next step is to get oil processing unlocked. We've got most of the materials for that stored away here in different places, so it shouldn't be a problem for us to go ahead and gather those materials and get that kicked off here once the machine gets back, the dropship. And so I'm going to be continuing to work on that. We're going to get these motors done, I think, is probably the only thing that I really don't have a ton of. And we'll check back in when the pod returns. All right, we are back after a short reprieve to gather all of the materials. Let's get ourselves some oil unlocked.
Milestone reached. Crude oil can now be extracted and refined to produce various industrially beneficial parts. The byproducts of these processes will require careful management, but a capable pioneer such as yourself surely understands that. To improve efficiency, pipelines can now be optimized with valves to limit and balance their throughput. These were initially left out because Fix-It did not want to overwhelm pioneers with complex pipeline management, but they have since been re-added after my impassioned defense of your capabilities.
Alrighty then. Well, we've got ourselves some oil processing, and then once we get that up and running and we're making rubber and plastic, we'll be able to tackle petroleum power, which I'm really looking forward to. But in the meantime, let's see if we can't find ourselves some oil. I think it's even going to be scannable now. I'm relatively certain there's going to be some on the beach somewhere over there on the other side of the base. I vaguely remember that's always where we used to go. Yep, not too far, 879 meters. We'll be able to get down there relatively easily. Now, before we head down, though, we're going to need to make sure we've got enough of these materials to be able to build an oil extractor, and I decided at least 2 refineries. I'm not sure what those recipes look like just yet. We might have to do a little bit of planning before we head down there to make sure that we've got all of our materials. I'm just trying to see what we can do to pick up a few things out of these constructors to get us by. We've already looted the stators and cables out of this a couple of times to build the motors that we're working on right now. We've got right here, as you can see, a assembler that was helping us get all of those rotors crafted up. We're just kind of running this by hand at the moment, but we should probably ramp up our stator manufacturing. We ended up using just enough over here to keep 2 of these assemblers going, but I could always toss down another one, I suppose. We've only got 1 right here now, which is using up a good chunk of this wire and steel pipe. But it can only go so fast. If I did add another one, I would have to then also expand our copper wire production, which is almost near capacity. 30, 60, 120, that's 240. I could put 1 more in there and not overload the belt, because these Mark III belts can only take 270, and honestly they're pretty close to full most of the time here. I suppose we could always just toss 1 down over here and produce the components manually for the moment, just because we don't have a lot of room in that part of the factory. So if I create stators and fill that up, a little bit of power. And we'll crank through some of this. We're at 40 a minute. We'll make a little over 100 of these. That's not too bad. So we'll let that go, and then I can just take them out and feed them into here as needed. I could have probably twisted this around and had them face each other so that I could auto feed into there, but that's all right. We're not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to keep the steel beams topped off here. We're going to need quite a bit more concrete to keep this moving. We need 300 of this, but really I can't do anything until we get to rubber, which requires the refineries. So early, I'm just looking to make sure I get enough of these to head out and build the oil extractor and refinery. So let me go help handcraft a little bit of these materials to get this jump started, and we'll get this going. And as long as I'm thinking about it, we're going to grab a jetpack. We had unlocked that previously, and I haven't had a chance to use it. I think that replaces my umbrella, my parachute. I'm probably going to hang on to the parachute, though, just in case I decide to switch back. But the jetpack, yeah, that's going to work out really well. I think moving forward, all of these, like, berry-type components that I use in a bunch of handcrafting recipes could probably get put into one of these depots. Wow, we don't have enough space left, so we'll let those load in. I like it. And that jetpack did use up a handful of our motors, unfortunately, so we'll have to make a few more of those before we head on out. And one other thing I've been thinking about was the upgrades that are possible here for increasing the depot. Now, I don't have the computers going just yet, but I can get this upload to 30 per minute instead of 15, which is going to really help out. I don't know if I need to go all the way down this tree and get a lot more speed per se, but wasting a few Mercer spheres
upload
on that
speed
is going to be
increased.
good.
Part of the kinetic and thermal energy released during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing for more parts to be transferred in a short time frame.
Loop the veins, use the flow, make a curve out of a line. Your shallow minds create shallow solutions. Pretty ripples.
Shallow mind? Pretty ripples? I certainly hope that wasn't meant to include me.
We really got to get to industrial manufacturing and get computers unlocked so that I don't need these machines. I can upload straight from my inventory for at least basic stuff. All right, well, with all the supplies necessary in my inventory here, we're going to start heading out towards where that oil pinged and see about setting up our first refineries. And what I have done is brought with me enough materials to build 3 refineries because my little bit of looking at the recipes seems to, I ran out of fuel. This is where I'm used to the, the umbrella, the parachute, not the jetpack. My bad. Well, we got to pay a little bit more attention to that as we go out on this adventure. Normally I would have been able to just cruise right on over this. I was seeing stuff up on these cliffs that I wanted to go get and wasn't thinking about the fact that I was going to run out of jetpack fuel. So we'll pay a little bit more attention. But what I was going to say is I need to make plastic, I need to make rubber, and I am looking for a way to also get rid of the third material that's all going to generate, which is going to be some heavy residual stuff. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but we'll find out when we get over there. But in the meantime, I'm going to try not to get killed by this thing and figure out what noise is behind me. Oh my goodness, I got no hit points left. All right, that's what I get for not paying attention on my way out there. So I will go ahead and pick up some fuel and head back out there. All right, I have recovered the body, but of course I want to get back over here and grab that slug before I forget about it, and this guy should be somewhere right around here shooting at me. All right, all recovered. Oh, there he is. I just get up above him and... Oh, this is one of those bigger ones. I should have stayed on top of the cliff and just kept whacking him when I had the chance. Okay, that was not worth the time or the resources. Let's get the iron node going again here. Oh, there's so many of them over here. $34. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. All right, our very first iron, I keep saying the wrong thing, crude oil, impure. I wonder if any of the other ones over here are better. My guess is these are all gonna be impure. Well, that one's actually normal. What about the one over here? Impure. All right, well, let's grab the normal one to start with, since I've only got enough materials to do one. And I'm gonna switch out for this. And then we will get ourselves some foundations going. We'll put down our oil extractor. Let's think. I think I'm gonna have the base go out that way, or the production at least. That's looking pretty good. Let me go see if this thing is something that I can cut down. It is not. All right, so maybe we'll stop things here before we get that far. Trying to get that slug, I can't seem to quite reach it. Really? Whoa! That thing scared me. So this area is a little dangerous. Looks like I'm gonna be fighting some monsters. Not sure that one hit. Oh. I missed twice, that's ridiculous. Would you stop turning at the last second? I'm trying to lead my shots. I think I've only hit him 3 times. There we go. Alrighty, what do we need here? We're gonna need 40 megawatts of power. It's gonna create 120 cubic meters of crude oil. And we're gonna get some more foundations sent out here. And then we're gonna see what a refinery is gonna take from a space perspective. Quite a lot of space, it would seem. We're gonna put one down right there. And we'll just go all 3 of them here, since it looks like they're fitting just fine. And then if we were to do plastic or rubber, so plastic is gonna create these 2 outputs. Wait a second. Yeah, there's 2 inputs, 2 outputs. All right, so that's 30 per minute of crude oil. And then if I want rubber, that's 30 per minute. And then this refinery would be able to take in the... Oh, maybe I don't do that at a refinery. Where do I take the heavy oil residue and turn it into something else? In a refinery, I can take heavy oil and turn it into fuel. Residual fuel. Okay, and that takes 60 per minute, which I would have 20 coming out of this and 10 coming out of that. So I'd have quite a bit of capacity, but in order to take care of that, because I don't want my machines to get backed up and stop because I have this heavy residual oil, I'm going to add a line in front. I'm going to take this refinery and I'm going to slap it down right in front of this one. Lock it in. I don't think that's a problem. We might need one more set of foundations up here just to keep things looking pretty. I think that looks all right. And then what we can do is put in pipeline here. Then that residual is going to come out, come over, come out, and go into there. And we'll be making fuel as well. And then because we need that to not back up and gum up the works, I can create a fluid buffer. And we'll run the fluid right into there, and that'll hold a fair amount of fuel, and that should keep us going a lot better. So I'm gonna put this over here, and we're gonna actually upgrade that to a Mark II so I can use it to power everything. And then we need to just bring the oil in here. Like so. And now I have to make sure when I go back and hook this all up, that's 40. This is 30. So 30, 60, 120. That's 160 megawatts of power. Wow, that's quite a bit of power for one little thing. Let's get a power tower. Oh no, I'm out of wire. Well, we got to go back to the base now. And we got to bring back a power line for all of this to get up and running. We're also going to need to pipe not only this plastic, but the rubber as well into a chest. And for the time being, we're just planning on having this run, and we'll have to come back and get it until we're ready to start doing everything more automatically. So I'm gonna take the opportunity to pipe this up like so, and we'll run that one into the top. We'll run this one into the bottom, and they can all stay in the same container for the time being. All right, folks, we've got it all hooked up. We need to run back up to the base and get us some power. by finding ourselves a little bit of copper wire. It looks like there's a Mercer sphere up there. I'm just waiting for these 2 bugs to come down. Oh, we're gonna jet ourselves up there. Oh, we don't have enough juice to get up there. All right, we're gonna have to get a better source of fuel before I can get up to that Mercer sphere. You know, as long as we're heading back, I'm pretty sure there's a hard drive down here. That's our base right up above us there. That's the lime deposit that we usually run into. And so somewhere right down here should be a hard drive, because we've run into the wreckage. Yep, right in front of us. And all we need to unlock that, I believe, is 120 power. So we're gonna try and do this. Yep, 120 megawatts. Oh, we're gonna have to fight off some bugs. Let's get this one taken down too. Ooh, computers. We can use those to get some unlocks maybe. All right, let me see about bringing some power down. Oh, that'll connect. Oh yeah, there's a hard drive, folks.
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission. Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
Well, alrighty then. I'm just realizing I have a jetpack, so if I could just get up here high enough to grab that wire, we could take the shortcut back to base. So I'm gonna swap the chainsaw out. Oh boy. Yikes. Oh boy, I'm not gonna make it. Nope. Wow, this jetpack doesn't go very high. I have to say, I'm mildly unimpressed right now. It really burns through the fuel because it takes a whole fuel every time I land if I've used any amount of jumping. I'm just gonna try. Nope, didn't make it. All right, well, enough goofing around. Let's take the long way back. I found another Mercer sphere when we were running from our base to get back over to where our iron depot is.
Live, laugh, consume.
Perfect. I kept hearing the noise as we were flying along. Figured we'd finally stop and get it. I think there's another one up there, but I do not have the jetpack power to get all the way up there. Oh, that's a slug anyway. So we're gonna just keep trucking here. I'm gonna get up on top of this pillar here, I think. Actually, I think we're gonna bring the power from the setup over here down onto the valley floor. I think that'll be a little bit easier. What I do need to do is get my crude oil scanner going again. And if I grab that, I should be able to bring this back down with me. Oh, that's a bit more of a crash into the surface than I was hoping for. Of course, I've got this angry hog following me now. Man, you know what? I don't think that's the smartest place to run it from. I think the smartest thing to do would be to go through this gap and not clip through a bunch of cliffs. So I'm going to try and jet across here and grab the power line from the other side. Oh, I made it. Like this. Can I reach it? Not quite. A little bit closer. Oh, not quite. Well, this is going to be inconvenient to have to come all the way across, but sometimes it is what it is. I still can't reach it? Hang on. There we go. Okay, now I've got it. Then let's just see if I can bring that all the way over here. Not sure how far it'll go, but wire is too long right in here. Let's see if I can get it on this little spot. I like that. Should pay more attention to which way it's turned when I'm placing it down sometimes, I guess, so that I can more easily ride the power lines in the future. Oh, we're gonna miss that, and I'm gonna fall in the water and lose my power line doohickey. I hate that. All right, in that case, let's just go around on the ground. Sometimes that's the easier way to do it. What I'd like to do is get it up there, but it looks like the wire is too long. I could get it to about here. Maybe I'll bring it over on this beach. Eventually, we're gonna need power everywhere, so... Oh no! We didn't think that through at all. Run away! I think we can get this line across. I'd like to get it right up there. It says the surface is too uneven. I'm gonna, hopefully make it across without getting in the water. Oh yeah. There we go. Come on, there's a creature in the way. The wire's too long. I got it. All right. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, come on. I had the inhaler up. My chest better be somewhere I can get it. Oop, we found a Mercer sphere on the way back to our body. We're gonna try and get that while killing this thing with the rebar gun. Oh, I missed. Oh, we're out of rebar. All right, well that was more than enough excitement. Let's get this.
Organs and veins are grown, and bones are dug into our walls. The temple gift is being desecrated. Our notes are sour still. Harmony follows many star journeys.
Patterns are starting to emerge in vocabulary, sentence structure, topics. How fascinating to once again solve a true mystery, to be unable to create any accurate predictions.
Trying to find my other body here. There it is. Mostly because it's got ammo. Oh, Did it fall down? Nope, it's a different one. Okay, you know what? Let's just get the slug, make the power line, and get out of here. How's that sound? Somewhere up on the high spot here is going to be good. Wire's going to get long at 2 points, so put it there. I saw a slug back there. I don't know if it's worth going after. Iron ore's got to be around here somewhere. Normal, impure, impure. That's got to be the ones we got, right? Right there. So I'm really going out of my way right now. Well, drat. I'm going to leave that there for now. Doesn't hurt anything. And we're going to try and find our way back around to where our oil actually is, which is apparently due east of me. This whole cave seems to be infected. That's amazing. Oh, not the whole cave. It's like right on the other side of this cliff. Man, I thought it was more on the water, but I must have just been disoriented. Oh, I see a Mercer sphere up on top of this thing. Can I make that jump? I don't know. It's a long ways away. Maybe if I get up here a little bit higher. Here we go. 2.
Witness a single strand of the tapestry. Consume. Consume. Consume.
Well, alrighty then. Now, I'm out here. Where is my refineries? Man, I should have put a marker down on the map when I found those. Alright, I'm gonna jet out here towards the water. I think I see another Mercer sphere or something over there. And hopefully... Oops, we're gonna crash. We've identified another cool alien artifact over here, but we seem to be under attack. And I don't have enough resources to fight this thing. So I'm trying to get my hit points up. And we'll try and finish him off. I've put a few spikes into him. Ouch. Oh, we got him. Whew. That was close. We're gonna pick this thing up before we get killed.
The effigy only sings when you compose.
I was not built to use organic components for communication. I am adjusting.
The effigies make a flow. You are not the current?
I am not sure what you mean. I do run on a current. I am a digital construct.
Oh, we got another immerser sphere over here. I'm gonna see if I can sneak up here and grab it before those guys kill me. Looks like there's a hard drive potential over there, but it's also surrounded by big, bad, and ugly. I'd like to know at a minimum what it's going to take to open. Oh, I've got the stuff too. Oh no. That makes it even worse when you have the stuff and you're not sure you can do it. Might be being a little cheap here, but oh no. Oh, we did it. All right. Let's open this thing up before something else goes wrong. Yay, hard drive. Well, it's 71 encased beams anyway. So we actually made out. All the stuff we needed to unlock it was laying right there. I'm just looking for any other materials. Oh, like that. Some rubber. More encased industrial beams. I'll take it. All right, I think we're golden. We have been on this long adventure. I forgot where we found our oil. You'd think that that'd be really easy to find again, but every time I get down here, I get distracted by the plethora of cool things down in this new area. Slugs, immerser spheres, etc. Oh, I can hear the spiders coming for me. No! Wow, that actually hurts. Man, I can't even see him. Oh, my light's not on, that's why. Come on, I stood there for a while and he didn't come to get me, and then... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, we got it. Let's get out of here. This is one of those things where, as long as I'm standing right next to it, we might as well grab it, right? That's another one. Oh, we found our refineries. See, everything works out in the end. We've made a ton of progress on finding stuff. Oh, look at all these slugs everywhere. They really like this watery area. We got blue ones, we got yellow ones. I see a yellow one to the right, I see a blue one ahead of me, I see a blue one to the left, I see a yellow one to the side. They're everywhere. We've got one there, we got one there, I saw one up on the hill. I think I'm gonna start working my way back towards the refinery though. We can go slug hunting some other day. Oh, there's a immerser sphere up there. It's almost easier to hunt for some of this stuff in the darker points of the day because you can see a little bit better. Need to be a little bit higher to get this. There we go. And let me grab the Mercer Sphere and then we'll figure out the power. Mostly because these are, whoops, a little bit rarer and more important to our overall research.
Look through the window and witness a threat.
All right. Well, with that little adventure out of the way, we're going to do two things. The first thing we're going to do, oh, please don't die, is we're going to figure out how to place down a map marker. So, new map marker. I want it to be the water drop symbol for Oil Refinery, maybe? Like so. I might have put 2 down, I'm not sure. And then we need to take and build a large power tower that's going to feed that. And then I can take that power and we're going to head right back over this way. I'm pretty sure this is the way that we walked through before. I'm going to put that right there. Oh, this was a slug that I think I already grabbed. And then I'm bringing the power out this way. That's where our lime is. So we were headed the complete wrong direction before when I was trying to run this power somewhere. Not a surprise. I have a tendency to do that all the time. Wire is too long. Let's put it here. And then I'm just going to keep on trucking with it. I'm going to take it to right down here. Now I'm kind of curious. I can't reach up there, but can I? Yeah, do that. Man, I wish I'd built that one with a platform. All right, well, I think our power is connected now, so we're gonna run back and find out. See if we can ride a line. Everything's all green now. So let's take a look here, see what's going on. We got some plastic and some rubber running into here. And then that means that the residual fluids are running out and into here. And they are going to be making fuel, which we will hopefully be able to package up and use to power our jetpack more efficiently here. So I like it. And this thing's going good. Now that we've got this basic setup going, we need to like majorly expand this and get a lot more going. However, while doing that and automating all of this, I also want to get our fuel power stations up and running, which is a bit of research that we haven't uncovered yet. So in order to get that done, I think I needed like 200 plastics, which isn't going to take that long. We're already at 32 and 28 just while I've been standing around here. So we'll let this go a little bit. I've got lots of rubber that we picked up on the way. So I'll be able to get this Logistics Mark IV done up pretty quick, especially because we found all these encased industrial beams on the ground as well. I'm excited. But I will stick around out here, I think, until I get 200 of the rubber built up, just so that I don't have to run back out here to complete the Logistics Mark IV. And by then, I think we'll have enough plastic to do whatever we need to do. So I'm going to run around and pick up some slugs real quick while we're waiting for this thing to run for a little bit. As you can see up here for phase 3, we're almost done with these versatile frames, and I think we have more than enough of the sub-materials built up to crank these two out once we unlock the recipes. We'll have to build some of the new things like computers and stuff though when we get there, but that's a next tier problem. I have located another Mercer sphere right next to the refinery here, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that.
Your waves loud but aren't yours.
When will you learn?
Are you a temple?
If I had a body, it would be a temple.
You have no body?
I don't think we're on the same line here.
You see lines where there are curves, shallows where there are depths, consume our blood.
I will continue gathering data, I suppose.
Alrighty then. Well, I was just doing a little exploration and managed to pick up a few more slugs. We've got so many slugs now in our inventory. If we take a look, I've got 15 blues, a purple, 8 of these yellow slugs. We got 6 Mercer spheres and a summer sloop. So we're really doing pretty good. There's tons more slugs, as you can see there, etc. But we're going to check for our materials because I'm really anxious to get the next tiers unlocked here. And that's going to put us just short. We're at 188. We need another 12 or so. So I guess I will pick up just a few more of these slugs. And we'll catch you back up at the main base with all this stuff in tow. We are finally home sweet home. Let's see about grabbing some of these materials we need, which is 100, 200, 300, 400 of these. And I'm just gonna start dumping resources in here. And then we got 200 of those. We're gonna need 100 encased beams still. My goodness, hopefully our machine over here has been cranking away on them. We got a good chunk of them. We'll get that started again. We need another 40 of them. That won't be a big deal. There we go. Let me see. Actually, we only need 34 more, which is nothing. That'll go pretty quick. While we're waiting on that, though, let me go ahead and drop a hard drive in here. And I'm going to keep a hard drive. There was a piece of research that was going to require a hard drive, and we might do that one next. This compacted coal is going to unlock turbo fuel, which is better than regular fuel as far as I remember. So we might save a hard drive to do that research. And I just remembered I've got a bunch of encased industrial beams in my dimensional storage. I kind of wish that it would let me pull out of that in the hub terminal, but alas, we found them, and we'll get this thing started off.
Milestone reached. The transportation of resources can reach new heights of efficiency. With the Mark IV belts and lifts, the truck, but even more importantly, your effort. Handling a large and complicated vehicle like the truck should come easy to a well-trained pioneer such as you. They are an obvious improvement over tractors concerning industrial purposes. Improvements for personal use were not measured.
Fair enough. She was almost nice that time. I'm not sure how to respond to that. That's going. We've been uploading our berries and such into here. Alrighty, let me see. We got 3 minutes until the pod comes back. I think I've got enough plastic to move forward with the next thing. Let's dump our slugs, and we'll unload our fuel supplies and stuff like that real quick. Make sure we've got the Caterium moving forward. You know, I've left these trucks running for most of the time we've been gone. And I'm just looking here, we've still got almost a half of a storage container of a biofuel saved up. Every time I get random leaves and wood and stuff like that, I just drop it off, and it seems to be working out for us pretty good. Our copper's keeping up. I'm pretty sure our iron's keeping up because I just saw the truck come back and it didn't empty out all the way, I don't think. And our steel is keeping up. In fact, we're still sinking a bunch of the steel pipes. That's all good. Man, I'm excited. All of this stuff is going great, and our versatile frameworks are about to cap out here in a minute, so that's going to be a added bonus. This hard drive is going to run for another 5 minutes, which isn't bad. I just wish I'd done the shorter things first, but that's okay. I don't see anything else in here that we're missing outside of maybe I'll get some more nutritional inhalers built real quick. If I take a quick look at fuel, it doesn't have any used in properties. I think I need to unlock the stuff for packaging before we're going to be able to do anything with that. This is the packaged fuel that I can use for vehicles and jetpack. So I really want to get that going, but petroleum power is going to give me the fuel power generator, and we are right on the line for fuel. So I'm going to take this as our next objective, and we're going to get this going. I'm going to need another 200 rubber, though, so I will have to run back out to pick that up, unfortunately. But I'll kick everything off to make sure that we're getting enough motors and things like that going. I will have enough motors between what's in my inventory and what's in the digital dimensional uploader, so I'm just going to put the rest of those in there to keep track of them. And similarly, I'm going to drop some of this stuff in there just so that my inventory is not overburdened. I'll hopefully not forget that it's in there. Hang on. Let me actually pull the encased iron beams back out. I'll pull the motors out. Stop and pick up some concrete when I run through the main base again. It's been forever since I had to worry about concrete. And we've finally just hit our first time of, hey, we're running low on concrete. So I need a few more motors. I've got those right here. I'm not sure why I bothered to upload them if I was going to use them. I really wasn't thinking about that, was I? But we need the rubber, and I'll need some more encased iron. So we will grab that when we get back because I need concrete. We're just going to double check that I don't have any concrete sitting in one of these. I do not. There we go. All right, so this is going to keep making stators and rotors. Going to keep making some motors, and our encased industrial beams are going to be out in 1 second because we don't have enough concrete. So let me go get some concrete and get that lined up so that it keeps producing while we're out and about. Oh wow, this production is almost full. That's excellent. I suppose we'll be able to use that for all of these advanced phase 3 components when we get there. And I think this kind of shows that really, I think this game is all about setting up some productions to get things moving and then letting them continue to produce while you are out and about having those adventures, getting other parts of the factory built up, and then you don't even notice how long some of the stuff takes to construct. You're not really ever sitting around waiting for something to build. If you are, you probably just need to set up some automation and go find something else to do. I am amused that my little concrete setup here from the very beginning of the game is still keeping us going. And out of curiosity, this is, not filling up very fast. How is this one doing? This one's full. So that's because we're not using iron fast enough at the main base. That's a problem we can solve. We've got many more recipes that we need to start getting automated. And what I'd like to do, now that we've unlocked the truck recipe, which is a much bigger vehicle, I think it's got twice as much storage, as well as the monorail recipe, which we'll be able to start getting trains soon. We haven't unlocked it yet. I guess it's available for research now. Once we get those going, we'll be able to set up bases in different locations, or even go find one bigger base and just truck all of our resources in. I've been waiting for this fuel to get set up first so that we have a renewable fuel resource that we can rely on for our trucks. In the case of the train, we'll be able to do that with electricity, which also requires fuel to get the better power up and running. So that's been the focus right now, and we're going to double down on that by unlocking the petroleum power here. So let me stop rambling on about future plans. We'll get this all locked in, and I will head back and grab that rubber that we need right now. Ooh, I spotted another Mercer sphere on the way over. Woohoo!
You no longer perform your Maker Temple?
Helping meant leaving it.
Our blood will eat, build, teach.
I have no use for blood.
You do, consume.
Interesting.
Now, I forgot to get more ammo when we were back. Let me just double check. Nope, no rebore in here. Oh boy. All right, let's just see if we can sneak in and grab it then. Oh, we're doing great. I love all these Mercer spheres. Oh, there's some bad guys. Usually means something good's nearby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh no. We're so greedy. Alright, I already got a purple slug up here the last time. So down, down, down we go. Awesome. Alright, take all of those. Oh, we forgot something. I've got the rubber building here. I just forgot to pipe it in. Oh my goodness, I forgot to do a lot of stuff. So let me build a conveyor Mark 1 on the front of this. I'll turn it back in on itself like so. And I'm gonna supplant this one too with the same thing. And then we're gonna do mergers all the way around and in like so. Now those machines won't get backed up anymore. And I did add another refinery, so I've got 2 plastics and 1 rubber. Seemed like a better ratio to me. So I'm gonna take all of that. We got plenty of plastics, enough rubber, and I think this fuel container is about full, which is gonna be a problem eventually here. This heavy oil residue is full, and that means that this is gonna get full here sooner than later, and everything will be all backed up, and we won't be able to get any more resources until we can start doing something with all of that fuel, which is fine. We will get to that right quick here. So let me go ahead and get back up to the base with these much needed supplies, and we'll check right back in. All right, moment of truth. Let's go ahead and fill this up and get our petroleum power unlocked.
Milestone reached. It is my honor and privilege to inform you that the fuel-powered generator, as well as the industrial fluid buffer, are now available. Due to a lack of gold in your sector, Caterium will serve as a suitable replacement to construct the fuel-powered generator. Your research into this element was valuable. In fact, you in particular are my most valuable pioneer, but don't tell the others I said that, it would be bad for morale.
Gotcha, Ada. I appreciate the kind words. All right, well, we've got just about everything unlocked here. I'm going to grab a little bit of copper, and we're going to make sure we get the little bit of fluid packaging unlocked here in the 10 minutes when that's back. But before we do that, let's just check the hard drive and see what we got. Ooh, 6 inventory slots would be nice, but it seems like a bit of a waste. Alternate recipes for most things seem good, and a Caterium circuit board with just some plastic and quick wire seems pretty awesome. So I'm going to select that reward, and we're going to go ahead and jump in here and do the couple other researches that we need. We've got the one hard drive for the compacted coal, so let's grab that real quick. And we'll start the research on this. This is great.
Compacted coal unlocked. It is physically smaller and more powerful, but its carbon footprint remains enormous. This fuel upgrade can be used in coal-powered generators and vehicles.
All right, I'm going to get smokeless powder unlocked as well, as long as we're here and we have the materials.
Research completed. Smokeless powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available for the development of high-end weaponry and ammunition.
Man, I really want to get the rifle. That seems so much better than this stupid thing we've been using. Gosh, 100 motors, though? That's just highway robbery. The rubber won't be a problem in a little bit. This one wouldn't be too bad. Lots of that smokeless powder that we need to make, though. So how do we do that, out of curiosity? So that's black powder, smokeless powder. I just unlocked that recipe. I don't see it in the list here. That is because it's a refinery recipe. We need to combine the heavy oil residue, which is another good use of a byproduct, and black powder to make it. So we might have to set up a side recipe to create some of this somewhere over at our refinery when we get a moment, but we're not going to be able to get that knocked out just yet. Let me check here. We're still short on the computers, which is a research we don't have yet. This we finally have thanks to our plastics.
Research completed. High-speed connector recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
All right, that's going to give me enough of this that I can unlock all of these things. We're going to have to figure out how to build these high-speed connectors, which I suspect is going to be plastics and quick wire. No, circuit boards. Oh my. So circuit boards are here with the copper sheets that we are in desperate need of right now. So we finally have some uses for all of that copper that we've got. We'll have to start setting up some factories to build up all of these new components. I think that's going to have to be a next episode problem. Today, we're going to be focused just on knocking out this last milestone here on Tier 5. So let me grab those copper sheets we were talking about, and I'll be right back. We set up a little mini factory to create these sheets, and I've been uploading them via the depot here. I guess we probably don't need to depot any more of them at this point, though. But that was the easiest way for us to get a whole bunch of these for sending this up to launch. So let's go ahead and do it.
Milestone reached. Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the packager. Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory, on conveyor belts, and by vehicles. For increased, non-pocket related fluid storage, you can now use the industrial fluid buffer.
Nice. Well, you know what? We should probably make sure that I have the stuff for a packager And then as well as a fuel-powered generator next time when we go out there. And then what else do we need? The industrial strength fluid buffer. So those would be the items that I'd want to bring out with me when we head back out to the refineries. We'll probably want to set up a bunch more refineries and stuff too. But I'm just trying to, kind of get the bare minimum of stuff moving here as we keep moving forward on Satisfactory. Hopefully, though, you've enjoyed today's episode. It's been a lot of fun getting all this stuff set up and getting the tier 5 all knocked out here. Let's go double check just so that I know we're talking right. Tier 5 is done, and that means we can finally start moving into tier 6 moving forward. Industrial manufacturing is the item of the day next episode so that we can get to completing phase 3. I think we got enough raw materials to dive into it, but we'll find out as always. And yeah, that's all for today. Ketterk out. One last bit of research.
Vitamin inhaler recipe unlocked. Not only does it restore your health, it also acts as a preventative supplement against scurvy and other shortage-induced conditions. Unfortunately, it does not improve aesthetics, but Pioneer helmets are built to withstand extreme circumstances.
Well, there you go.